Hello and welcome to my workshop. So in this video we're going to be working on a little trailer, and this trailer is going to be pulled behind the Jeep that I just got through building. So it's going to be kind of a military style trailer, but I'm not going to be painting it green because the trailer I want it to kind of match the Jeep, which is a maroon color. Probably go with a dark gray or something. All right, let's just get started with it. Okay, so I've taken these 1/14 trailer axles, and these are the narrower ones than I've used before. I think they come in about maybe 3 different sizes. I think this is the narrowest one. And I've also taken the 155 RC 4-wheel drive Steely and the Mickey Thompson. These are the Baja MTZ, and they're matching the same tire that is on the Jeep. I've also taken an axial hub here, and I had to machine that down a little bit to get into the screws to just kind of cover that up a little bit, make it look a little bit more scale without having a big giant nut there. Attached some leaf springs here, and then taken a piece of PVC pipe, stretched it out, mounted it to a board, and made a quick little vacuum mold. And so these will be the fenders that'll go on the Jeep. So I think I have a pretty good start, but still lots more to go, so let's get going. Okay, so I got a pretty good start here of the main body of the trailer, and so this is going to have a there's kind of a military theme. They're going to have the the wheel wells attached to the side, actually kind of like that general vicinity, and then I'll make some kind of a metal frame to attach the leaf springs up underneath, so it'll sit kind of like that, and with a tongue that'll come off the actually the front here that then I'll attach the Jeep. But anyway, a good start on the body. A couple more details and panels and stuff to put on here, and then I'll get into making the substructure out of brass and get that all attached to the Jeep. All right, let's get to that. Okay, so I finished up the, I guess the substructure or the chassis, as you call it, for the trailer. Pretty much got to just do some cleanup and get this thing painted, and should be in good shape. Ended up having to add this little piece in the front to I guess lower or raise up, however you want to look at it, the coupler to get this thing lined up with the Jeep, so it sits kind of level. It was sitting down in the front, so this basically now it sits level, and so the body will be bolted onto here, and I'll have to get to that next. But just have some cross braces. The tongue goes all the way back and gives a lot of strength, and it should work really well. It's got really good flex with the leaf springs. I might end up adding some more in here to stiffen this up, but we'll have to see how it does. But all in all, very happy with this, so I guess just got to get to getting the top of this thing mounted and all the details on it. Alright, so let's continue on. Okay, so I'm getting pretty close to finishing up this little trailer. So I have the main body section here all finished up, and I've added some details, like just put a piece of thinner styrene with some cutouts, and then some stuff down the side, and then a rail, little bolts around the top to look like the fender's been bolted on, and then just came back in after I put a coat of primer on it, and I used some Tamiya putty to kind of get rid of some of the imperfections. I'll come back, sand it, more putty, get all the final details done, and then pick a color for this. I'm thinking kind of a darker gray, but we'll see what I end up with. I also have the wooden planks that'll go down into the trailer. Those have been stained, and they're put a clear coat on that. I probably, once this is dry, I might come back and put a more flat clear coat on that, but the one I put on there is a really good automotive one, so I wanted to get that on at least as a base. And the trailer, pretty simple construction. As you can see, it just mount the body onto the trailer from underneath, going into those little heavy-duty rails I put on. So yeah, so a lot of work to do still, but it's getting pretty close. So let's see if we can wrap this thing up. Okay, so I finished up with the trailer here, and just really happy with how this thing turned out. Didn't really get too over the top crazy with adding on features to it, but I just got enough on there for now. Eventually I'll have scale items in here, I'm sure, and all kinds of stuff. I'll probably at one point wire this thing up and figure out a way to have it connected to actually have lights on here, but for now it's fine like it is. Took it out on the trail, and this coupler from Pushrod 3D, and it just worked flawlessly. So it goes up and down and twists and just not even a chance of popping off, and it's not binding. Works really great. Suspension's nice. Everything just works out probably as well as I imagine it would. So really excited for getting this thing finished up. Got a couple of the projects I'm getting ready to start. Until then, we'll see you on the rocks.